Hi there, this is Mr. Ndelovet, your physics teacher. So today we continue talking about current electricity, and we'll be still looking at energy and power and solving some problems. But now we're solving more advanced problems, not only the simple problems. So we're looking to more advanced problems, and let's see how these problems are, like what they are. So let's see how we can solve them. So for the first problem, let's look at it. Let's look at it. Okay, like this one. It was like an assignment. So, okay. Now, this one question says calculate the cost of using a 60-watt light bulb for 30 minutes. B. Calculate the cost of using a 1 kilowatt heater for 30 minutes if 1 unit of electricity costs you 50 francs. Great. Now, this question had two questions in it, and we need to solve them. And I said in the previous video, for you to solve the question is you identify what you've been given, and you identify what you're looking for. Because they say calculate, it means you need to find something, and they have been asked calculate what the cost. You find the cost, means how much we're going to pay if this 60-watt bulb, and which watt stands for power, is being used for 30 minutes. So you have to look at that. And the second one was also fine. You're also finding the cost for using what a kilo heater for 30 minutes. And they are saying 1 unit is 50 watts. So you have to understand what the meaning of 1 unit in physics. Now generally we know 1 kilowatt hour is equal to 1 unit, and which is equal to 50 francs. That's what it means. So whatever energy you calculate, you have to put in what? In kilowatt hour. So first thing first, A, what have they given? They're giving us the power, which is 60 watt. They've given us the time, which is 30 minutes. And you always have to convert this 30 minutes to hours. So 30 minutes is equal to how many hours? It's equal to 0.5 hour or half hour. Now, what are you looking for? You're looking for energy. For you to calculate the cost, you have to calculate this man. And this man represents the energy consumed. So energy is same as power times time. Now power times time. So power, what's our power? 60 watt times the time. Our time is 0.5 hour. So which is equal to 30 watt hour, right? But now we have to put this answer into kilowatt hour. And what did I say? For you to put in kilowatt hour, you have to divide by 1000. So 30 watt hour divided by 1000. How this cancels this. Yes, it's 0.3. It's at 30 watt hour. You have to go into 30 hours. So you have 3 divided by, we have 3 and 100 watt hour, which is same as 0.03 kilowatt hour. Great. Now, what is the cost of using this? So the cost now will be equal to the total energy consumed times, right? You can change the color so you get it. So the total energy consumed. So let me. So total energy consumed. So be cost B equals total A consumed times the cost of 1 unit. I'll see 1 unit is 50 francs. So we have 0.03 kilowatt hour times 50 francs. So it gives you a response of 1.5 francs. So this will be 1.5 francs that been consumed for that case. Right. Now let's look at the B part. I'll use all the boards. Let's look at the B part. So the B part now. So you have, go back to the red, or yep. So the B part, you have, now what's the cost? So what's the power now? Power is 1 kilowatt, time, same 30 minutes, which is same as 0.5 hour, and you're looking for energy. So energy will equal to power times time, which equals to 1 kilowatt times 0.5 hour, which will give you 0.5 kilowatt hour. Right. Now, so what's the cost? The cost of electricity. Electricity now will be equal to the total energy 0.5 kilowatt hour times 50 francs, which should give you 25 francs. So that's what you're going to do to get the amount. Hope it's clear. Great. Now let's look at the next one. Yeah, so let's look at it. So we have, yeah, so that's a long one. It's a long question. Yep. Great. So for us to solve this one is long. So I think, right. So I think we know already what we're going to do. So the first thing we do is identify. A, what are we given? B, 800 watt. V, 240 watt volt. Time, 2 hours. So what are you looking for? A, current. That's what we're looking for. So you know that P is equal to IV. So what do you do? Is if I put division sign and take the V to the side. So you have P, P on V is equal to I, which is same as P on V. So you have 800 watt over 240 volts. This one cancels this, and 8 go here 10 times, 8 here 3 times, and you have 3.3 amperes. Right, so that's A. Now let's look at B. I think you can pause the video and try to solve them before you confirm your answers. I think that'll be more productive. Right, good. Now let's look at B. So B now it's calculate energy consumed by the iron in kilowatt hours if 1 unit of electric cost is 50 francs. So how can calculate energy consumed? So I've given they give us power, it's 800 watts. They give us time, which is 2 hours. They give us a volt, which was 240 volt. So energy is same as power times time, which gives you 800 watt times 2 hour will give you 1600 watt hour. But they say our answer should be in kilowatt. So you have to divide both sides by kilowatt. So you have E will be 1600 watt hour divided by 1000. This, and you, because you have 1.6 kilowatt hour. So that's answer in kilowatt hour. Great. Now the C part of this question, it said if the electricity is cost you 50 francs, calculate total cost of using the iron for 2 hours. So take note of this. So the total energy of use is what? 1.6. So C now, so the energy now will be what? Is 1.6 kilowatt hour. So what's the cost? The cost of using the cost of 1 unit is equal to 50 francs. And we say this for experiment same as 1 kilowatt what hour. Great. Now, great. So if 1 kilowatt hour equals 50 francs, then our total energy, total cost will be equal to 1.6 kilowatt hour times 50, which should give 50 francs, should give you yes, will give you 80 francs. I think this is great, bye. Good. I think you had it correct. Now we'll keep solving more. So take more time, solve more questions, and the more you solve questions, the more you get understanding. And if you want to be part of my group, get the link below and you join my group and see how I can continue helping you in become having the A's in physics and having the best results you have ever think of. Have a wonderful day.